This is for mamas in general. Whether your kids are sleeping or not, we have been through some sort of sleep deprivation. Even if you're an honorary mama on here that, you know, you aren't a mama yet, but you are learning all this so you can be prepared for when you are a mum. So at some stage or another, you are going to be sleep deprived. So the damage does come in. So you can see with the green arrow here, you start to attempt to eat healthy and exercise because, you know, you put the pressure on yourself. You want to get your body back after pregnancy, after kids and stuff, and you feel as though you should do something about it. So you attempt to eat the healthy food and you attempt to exercise. Meanwhile, you're sleep deprived, right? There's the banner. Then you come down and you think, oh, okay, well, Joe Blow down the road's cutting, restricting, and, you know, Susan. Susan. No, I was going to say Simone, but no, not Simone. She does the right thing. So Susan down the, you know, in accounts or at the daycare, she's cutting, she's increasing her activity. So she's going to the gym every day. You know, she's smashing it out, and she goes for like an hour and a half, and she shoves her kids in the crate.
She's not eating carbs.
You know, she's not eating carbs, and she's cutting out this and cutting out beige foods and red foods, and because that's all brown for you, and you know, it's all bad for you to inflame the body, right? So that's what's happening. You try and do that. And then you go to the next arrow, which you'll get cravings, because when you cut things out and you over exercise and you're not actually putting enough energy into your body, you will start to crave the quickest source of nutrition. You'll get fatigue. So you're like, wow, why am I so tired all the time? You know, I'm exercising, I'm trying to eat right, and I'm trying to run around after all my children. Why am I so tired? And poor recovery because of the sleep deprivation. So then you cave into those cravings because, you know, life gets busy. You want to go to that party and you want to eat the cake and you feel like you're missing out on everything and you feel like absolute crap. So you cave into the cravings and you miss exercise. You miss 1 or 2 exercises because, you know, your kids are sick or you're sick. And then you go to the next arrow and you feel like a failure. So you give up, you've got no motivation, and you feel shit about yourself, and then the cycle begins. If any of you mamas agree on that cycle or anything resonates on that cycle, like comment below.
Yeah.
You know, if you relate.
So we want to make this as interactive as possible.
Yeah.
If you've gone through that cycle before, or whether it's been once or 10,000 times, comment below, let us know. Every cycle you go through, you might have experienced that these body shape changes gets harder and harder. So you might have done something in your 20s and it doesn't work anymore. It may have worked before kids and it doesn't work for you after kids. Every single time you go through that cycle, it damages your metabolism. So it actually gets harder and harder to change your body shape with each attempt. For lasting success with body shape changes, what we know is you must start with sleep. Okay, so you must start with addressing those underlying problems that, as you're about to find out, really affect a lot of the things that we have good intentions for. So let's start with your metabolism. Alicia says, yep, she can relate.
Keto is the new thing, low carbs, calorie deficit. Yep, I've been in that cycle since my first was born 4.5 years ago. Yeah, cool.
So we're all on the same page.
Cool. Yeah.
So your metabolism. Your metabolism is essentially a hairy bag of chemical soup. And we use that term because we don't use it lightly. It is essentially that. If you looked at the billions and billions of complex reactions that occur in your body every single day, from the time you wake to the time you go to sleep and all the way through your sleep back to the time you wake, it's a 24-hour cycle. So your metabolism is constantly working either to produce energy for your daily activities or to repair from the day's stress. Okay, so this is something that occurs on a very minute cellular level, and those billions and billions of complex chemical reactions affect 3 things. Those 3 things are the way you look, okay, or your body composition, i.e. how much body fat you have and how much muscle you have. It affects your the way you feel, so your health, your ability to fight off infection when you get sick. So it's the determining factor between whether you're sick for 3 weeks and 4 weeks and you keep passing around the house, or you get over it in a few days.
Yeah.
It's a determining factor of also the way you function. So your energy levels, do you jump out of bed with energy? Can you get through the day without your 3 p.m. slump? If you start to sacrifice your health or your energy for your body shape, then you've entered in what's called an unsustainable program. So as soon as you start to feel like crap, you start to get sick quicker, you lose motivation, you've essentially entered into the unsustainable. And whatever result you get from that unsustainable plan won't last. It won't stick around.